really bad because I was like, I felt so bad about it. I called like child services on this one. I called child services on my ex because he pissed me off, and then I was like, yeah, I'm done with this person, whatever, like, you know, cheater, fucking piece of shit, lies about dumb shit. He had kids. I called child services on his ass, and I like fabricated everything and like said certain things, and they like went to the door, and like there was a whole process. Like, I don't even know if the children's aid worker still visits them, but she probably does, because what I said, like the way I AI'd that shit, you know, like real AI shit, like fake bruises type shit.
Be careful, fellas.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
So you fake bruises, you
See, this is why you gotta be very careful about who you decided to get into a relationship with, because you have truly evil people out here who will legitimately plot on your downfall while they're living under your roof. And the fact that we all already know that the Child Protective Service system is highly biased against men and will literally get police involved and potentially a guy arrested without any evidence if a girlfriend or a wife is believable with her emotions and is crying on the phone and has a good enough fabricated ass lie to get him caught up, that is dangerous. And the fact that a potential girlfriend or a wife, someone that you thought cared about you, would actually do that because they got mad at you and you may have triggered them, upsetted them by saying something disrespectful, whatever the case may be, is just crazy. Like, sure, we all want to get back at each other for whatever the reasons. It could be any, right? We always get into arguments. That's just normal human beings, right? Emotions, right? Relationships. But why would a person, be it a woman or a man, but in this case, a woman, a girlfriend, go to this extent to try and get back at her man by calling Child Protective Services on him, knowing full well that that could really damage his reputation? And the fact that she's now admitting this on a podcast, saying that she fabricated everything and explaining the details of what they did, is just crazy. Like, she's literally snitching on herself, saying that she faked bruises and probably claimed that he hit her and he hits his kids and all that just to get police officers to come up to the door is fucking psychotic. And the fact that she's laughing about it hysterically too is insane.
Fake bruises type shit.
be careful, fellas.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
So you fake bruises, you fake shit, and then you just made like an exaggeration story, and then
on his kids.
Yeah.
Like, so he came and they were like, oh, like, we're seeing stuff that your kids are being abused. You know, you could lose your kids. And I was just like, that sucks.
That sucks.
Yeah, should have been nicer to me, bitch.
All this pettiness and vindictiveness, vengefulness, just cause he wasn't nice enough to her. Holy fucking shit. And somehow, some way, she's still out here, able to freely walk about this planet, non-arrested, not fined, not even held accountable for her actions, for calling law enforcement and lying and fabricating about a report that never happened. Some girl by the name of Joy Jutsu said, "Choose better women." And honestly, at first glance, I understand how this may seem disrespectful and maybe insensitive, but here's the thing. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. She is right. Definitely choose better people to be in relationships with. Obviously, you should be scanning for red flags and vetting whoever you're gonna be with, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, a wife, a husband, and especially if you're gonna be deciding to live with them. But here's the thing. Here's the reality of it all. Most people suck at vetting and scanning for red flags. Ironically, the girl in the video literally has red hair, so I don't know. Maybe the guy, he loves red flags. Maybe he just was completely blind to it. Not coming for girls with red hair, but I mean, come on, there is a stereotype here, let's be honest. However, on the flip side, if this was a situation where a man was sitting up here on a podcast saying how he lied to the police to get his girlfriend caught up because he was emotionally distraught or hurt and he wanted to get back at her, and there was a comment of a man saying, "Choose better men," in response to women who've also had this happen to them, you already know there would have been mad outrage. A lot of people would have been angry and been like, bro, what the fuck? But I can definitely see where she's coming from. I mean, you know, you could try your best to scan and vet your partner. But here's the thing, at the end of the day, you're not always gonna catch everything, and people can be chameleons. People can fake their personalities at the beginning. They can act cool as fuck, and once you're in the middle of the relationship, they can totally switch up on you, and shit like this can happen. But this is why personally you don't move in with people until you fully and thoroughly have seen their true colors. This specifically goes to people who want to move in with each other in just under a year. Like, that's kind of sketchy to me, kind of sus, and personally I'd probably give it at least a year before you actually decide to move in with each other and share bills and, you know, literally share everything, a common space with each other, sleep in each other's bed every day. Like, that's a serious step up, and you might want to be careful with that, especially if you don't know the person fully. But yeah, according to Twitter detectives, somebody actually tagged her at in the comment section, and apparently her name is Lady SB or Lady SB. And already as I'm scrolling through her Instagram page, I'm seeing a lot of red flags to me personally. I'm not trying to offend anybody here, but hey man, I just could not take a girl like this seriously. Like, I'm already seeing a lot of narcissism, a lot of outlandish photos, long ass nails, the yellow, red, and green vibrant hairstyles, the double, triple, quadruple XL BBL that barely fits her thighs, the overly Botox lips that make her look like she just got stung by a bee or some shit.
And you're putting this all on me. I say you don't need nobody else.
I mean, personally, I couldn't do it. Like, so, I mean, no wonder why she, with all these, personally for me, red flags, was out here fabricating lies about a guy that pissed her off, that could have got him legitimately locked up and his kids taken away from him.
I can hear the streets coming. I can hear the streets.
Oh, I'm pulling up on you, nigga. Put some respect on my name.
You already know what it
Put some
is.
respect on my name.
It's
Put some respect on
Louisiana.
my name. Put some respect on my name.
And, you know, not only on top of the oversized triple XL BBL, she got the overly sized, surgically implanted tatas that personally I'm just not attracted to. Like, I like it organic, all natural, you know, grass-fed. Not grass-fed, but you get what I mean. Like, I'm a very naturally inclined kind of guy. I don't need all this on a girl to be attracted to her. But it seems like a lot of people have found her IG and are going in on her in the comments. Somebody said, "Special place in hell for you. Karma will get you. Behind the big booty and dolled up face is a woman that destroyed another man's life for her get back. We need to start holding people like this again. Ain't no way she walking away scotch-free like this." Shake my head, and I'm sorry to break it to you, but she probably will. Like, it's in the past, and I'm pretty sure no DA or prosecutor is gonna want to pick up this case because it's not gonna make the money, and it's just like a small petty thing that's not going to really go anywhere in the court of law. Somebody said you ruined a poor child's childhood over your selfishness. I'm not sure what they're talking about. I'm not sure if the child actually got taken away. Based on the podcast, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear her saying that, but clearly a lot of people are upset. So, I mean, hey, unfortunately, people are evil, and the world is filled with people like this. But I do want to know your thoughts and opinions down below about what this girl did. What do you think about this person? I've never heard about her until today, but clearly this woman is not a good person based on everything I've seen so far. But yeah, comment down below for the algorithm, like, share the video, and yeah, new video tomorrow.